Hey, business casual listeners. I've been using the Brio air purifier for a little under a month, and I'm highly impressed with the performance. It has drastically improved my indoor air quality, and its patent advanced particle removal technology is second to none. It's also incredibly convenient to use and maintain, making it an ideal choice for anyone looking to improve their home air quality. I've noticed a few cool things so far. You can feel the air becoming clean. It dries out the air a bit, so using this with a humidifier would be ideal for those who like to retain some moisture in the air. My ceiling fans, where I use Brio most often, has less dust buildup. Some need to know starter info. When I first plugged the Brio in and let it run, it had a strong plastic smell due to high heat injection molding residue. Wiping the Brio down with soap, water, and a microfiber cloth, then allowing it time to fully dry, helps significantly. A surprise use case I did not expect was when my wife was cooking and the salmon got away from her, and the smoke in the house started to fill the kitchen. I quickly grabbed a towel and began to fan the smoke from the smoke detector, not to wake up my sleeping 6-month baby. I realized this would be an excellent job for Brio. I grabbed it from the living room and plugged it into the kitchen, making the job of not setting the smoke detector off a breeze. In just 2 weeks, it helped my air quality and dust accumulation and helped stop my baby from waking up. Do you even have to ask? Yes, I recommend the Brio. As a special offer for my listeners, use code MILES, MYLES 15 to get 15% off the Brio. And let me know what you think about this incredible machine in the comments. Peace. Yo, welcome back to Business Casual. I'm your host, Miles Brown, and today's topic is about extracting human capital. Now, there's two types of human capital: your human capital and other people's human capital. And your human capital determines how many human capitals outside of you're allowed to use and work with and talk to and deal with. Because your value that you've been storing up and stacking up in one area is going to pay off one day. It's going to. Has to. When you enrich yourself with knowledge and intelligence and wisdom and understanding, and you go through the trials of life, you become wiser and smarter and sharper because you've seen things, and iron sharpens iron. A blunt knife takes forever to cut through a steak. But a knife sharpened by Hattori Hanzo, you may only have to just let the blade rest on the steak and it'll cut right through. And your human capital has to be sharpened and wise. And then the teams that you put together are more intricate and solve more problems more rapidly and more fast. Because the human capital has exponentially grown in an incubator of other human capital and intelligence and knowledge that's being drained from the human capital. And then boom, you have something that has a hive mind of its own, but it all emanates from your human capital. So take some time and extract from the day everything that the Lord allows you to. And do that for as long as you possibly can. And the Father will 1000% be with you. He has no reason to not walk with you. Now, obviously, this is all based on you walking in righteousness, because the Father only elevates righteousness. He doesn't elevate wickedness. He doesn't elevate perverseness. He doesn't elevate anything. So all that wickedness will pervert and corrupt what? Because if your human capital is corrupted, all of the human capital and intelligence that you're allowed to interact with and feed into, that human capital now is poisoned. And you're not getting the best out of those people. You're getting the worst. And so at some point, the exponential growth has to be nurtured by the first human capital, which is yourself. You have to tap in with the Father so that you don't poison the human capital that you have access to. And it's a really hard concept to understand because it's almost like quantum physics, because you're talking about a person that is affecting all of these other dimensions, which are other people. There's a dimension worth of wisdom and time and knowledge in other people if you find the right people to interact with. Infinite. But the infinite you that there is, that exists, because you wake up and you can be so many things every time you wake up because you have human intelligence. But if you wake up and you choose wickedness and perverseness over wisdom and understanding and trial and error, you end up staying exactly where you are, or worse, falling deeper and deeper and deeper behind. And when we talk business and we talk business casually, we tell people the truth. Believers let people understand that the money is just a byproduct of the relationship you have with the Most High, in a sense of He's never seen the righteous forsaken. Not in the sense of I prayed for a BMW and I got a Benz and a Range Rover. No. It's not how the Lord works. He's not a genie. He's a father in heaven. Fathers know how to give their sons and daughters very good gifts. But if that son or daughter does bad, those gifts stop and punishments are handed out to get you back on track. Now in life, your human intelligence, your human capital, there's a bank account in the spirit realm that the Lord can deposit any amount into. And the devil can see it, but you can't. Sometimes you can if your eyes is open and the Lord allows you to peek at it. But are you running your spirit man on complete empty? Is your human capital intelligence of low value and low IQ? Then I beseech you to do a fast. Read the Bible, study the Bible about what a fast is. Do a fast, pray, and ask for alignment back so that your human capital can be deposited in the spirit realm, because we don't think of ourselves, even though we're human, we're spirit as well. And the spirit part of us is so far more real than the human part of us, and it takes a lifetime for some people to understand that. But the truth is, if you were able to tap in with the Lord, allow Him to show you the righteous path, walk down that righteous path, the things that man will give you don't compare. The Father in heaven gives heavenly gifts, like peace at home, a good family, safe travels, work, more work. Because the work is what the Creator has sent us to do. But if you run your whole life away from doing your work, How you going to get a spiritual deposit? So that means you have to do the work physically and spiritually to gain everything the Lord has for you while you breathe. And it's really all about just impressing Him and showing the Father that you are worth giving life to. Because one day He'll give you life eternal and abundant. And we'll have bodies that don't get tired, don't get sick, none of that. So until that day, we strive to enter into the straight gates. We're going to do the best things we possibly can with our human capital, our intelligence, our time, our resources, literally everything that we have. We have to show the Father that He made the right decision when He chose us. And He is the Father. He is in heaven. He knows what He does. Until next time, I'm your host, Miles Brown. Peace. Hey guys, do you like to save? Well, I think saving is one of the best things you can do to jumpstart new projects and things like that. And one of the best things I suggest is saving on autopilot. So if you follow my link, there's a Acorns app link, and it's a cool little investment folio where you can like take $5 a week out of your bank account and transfer it to this account, and it literally invested into the stock market on autopilot for you. And I suggest putting in a 5, 10, maybe even $15 a week, and just allow that to grow, and set a calendar point of when to check it and check your account. Because when you save, you want to be able to save and not think about it every single day. So once you set that auto transfer directly on the app to your bank account, I would just from that point set a time to look at it. And I would say look at it every 6 months or something like that, 6 to 12 months, and see how that money adds up. And tell me what you think about it. Follow the link. You can sign up today and get like $5 instantly. And then, like I said, just do an auto $5 or $10. Sell a calendar invite to yourself to check your Acorns account. Let's say 6 months to a year from now, and kind of see what you got in there, and tell a friend. Peace.